up in 3, 2, and 1. We are live, folks.
Howdy, everybody. It's your boy, Chugonomics, and he's here once again for another thrilling notch in the Deep South titles defenses. We have the man from every woman's fantasies, our defending champion, Harvey Luster, once again back at it at another stipulation because he keeps putting them down. Let's see if we can get past 6 turns today, folks. And the challenger coming in from New Orleans, Louisiana, we got Rumble.
I know I'm sideways, but this match won't go sideways.
Oh, well, that's the hope. Nice and simple today, folks. We're doing a buddy building match. And yes, I know. Why is anyone defending a belt in the buddy building? Well, because I want to actually watch a match for once, and I think y'all deserve to watch a match too. With that being said, the stat increase from the Deep South belt will be the only increase that will work in the buddy building. With that being said, anyone that does not have experience in the buddy building, no DQ, no count out, max hand size 14, and you win when you have 28, 29, and 30 in play. With that being said, if you would all like to reveal play areas, show us who you're playing. And where will dice be legal today, fellas?
For Harvey Luster, dice is always legal on the black playmat. Anything you can see, there's some extra dice off to the side. Anything that goes off onto this lighter color will be a reroll.
And for Mr. Rumble, I have this dice tower here. You can see the cup here on the camera. So anything that you can see in the camera is legal.
Alrighty, and I see we have a jumps the bell.
That's correct.
So this first turn roll is going to be very important, folks. As a reminder, belt exchanging is reminder text.
Yes, but Harvey Luster has the question on the ruling on jumps the bell. Since the text box on the title does include the if you lose the match, your opponent wins this card. How much of the title belt does that get blanked as well?
Since that has previously been ruled as reminder text, so that part does not get blanked.
Okay.
With that being said, folks, I'm going to be heading off into the commentator's booth with Kiara.
That's me.
We're going to be rocking it on, rolling it. As the great Mills Lane once said, let's get it on.
Here we go.
All right.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Good luck.
And here we go.
3.
Hey, we are here.
We are here. Here we go.
Sorry.
Pausing the stream because my
Harvey
internet
Luster
is
started with a
rough.
6. What was your roll?
I got a submission to 7.
Okay, so you will be blanking the title belt from this point forward.
Yep.
Yep.
He's playing a legit buddy building.
All right. Love to see it.
Let's go ahead here. I'm going to go ahead and play Snap Punch, lead strike.
That's good. We'll both take
out of a couple pages here.
Or the zoom volume a little bit there. There we go.
Agility 10.
5. You got it.
All right. Big start.
I mean, the upside...
breaker, follow-up sub.
Well, the downside to jumps the bell is Sonda's gimmick does virtually nothing now.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because Anastasia's 5 is grapple.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's true.
So
okay, we're going to play Blast into the Light Tubes, follow-up strike.
That's good. Harvey Luster will blow up his hip toss. That is going to prompt a crowd meter increase, Harvey Luster believes.
Yes.
Correct. Crowd meter 1.
And let's see here. How many cards in your discard pile? Just the one?
You blew up that one card. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's good. We're fine.
All right.
Sub 7.
8. Harvey Lester's going to try a forearm shot, lead strike.
Let's get Harvey Lester on the board, folks.
Lead strike is good.
All right, drawing 1.
Strike 5.
9.
You got it.
I was gonna say about jumps the bell. I think I would rather he have the grapple of 5 versus dealing with a
Harvey Lester's
grapple
gonna try
7 that
lead
you can
grapple,
reroll.
Peg leg
Yeah,
potion
I
number
mean, that's
2s.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, just me
Okay,
personally.
that's good.
When you roll grapple for your turn roll, it will be a -1.
-1. Yep.
Yeah, that is interesting. There's nothing on the actual crowd meter saying that the
10?
skills can't be decreased.
6. You have it.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, so peg leg
Power
potion
slam,
very much
finish
Never
live
grapple.
here.
noticed that.
Never
Double
thought
grapple
about it.
fight.
Yeah, if there were any competitor
finish
walking in
grapple
as
is
well
good.
with
All right, so I flip 5 cards.
Mhm.
Flipping Steel
Oh,
City
okay.
Showdown. Sky High Throw. Kick into the corner.
Oh, we got a full-on
Sweet and Salty
generic in
Impact
there.
Drop. And
Yeah, we
Big Body
do.
Block.
Mhm.
And you bury your discard pile.
All right, burying that hip toss then.
Okay,
Sonda's first on the board.
here we go.
Tech 6.
7. So gimmick will be live, -2 to your next turn roll.
Yep.
Was it tech 6 to 7?
Harvey Lester's going to try a follow-up grapple, Tiger Driver.
No, that was Anastasia's
Tiger
submission
Driver
7.
is good.
Oh,
You will
sorry,
reveal
my
3
bad.
random cards, and then discard any stops that are revealed. Since you're shuffling, you can just take the top 3 and just deal them out.
Okay.
1.
Panic Slam. The Plot Twist.
There's a plot twist in
And
there.
Powerbomb. So
Wow.
discard power.
So, yep. Panic Slam is the only one. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to try to just use generics because you really are just
Like
looking for
5?
effects on your finishes more than anything
I was going to
here.
say, is that
5
with
to 3.
you,
5 to 3. 5 to 3.
and Harvey Lester's got another 7, so gimmick will still be
There's
Seven
7
live.
on deck.
Oh man, 5 to a 3 on the no, not 5 to a 3. Right?
Gonna
Am I
pass.
crazy?
And
5 to a
not
3.
Oh, that
bury
is 5 to a
anything,
3.
since I have
Yep,
nothing to bury.
Yikes.
Power
6.
9 to a 7.
10.
All right.
Mm.
It's a weird one.
And again, pass, nothing to bury.
All right.
Harvey is on a slow track this game.
Grapple 8.
Is that your printed 8?
8 to a 7. 8
So
to
it's
a
a
7.
7 because of the peg leg. Harvey
Yep.
Lester's also rolled a 7, so we will bump.
A bump, and your gimmick is on.
Bump and
The gimmick is live
that
for
peg leg
-2.
is
Yes, sir.
dirty
Yep.
here.
Lots of complex interactions.
All right. So it's 8 to a 7 to a 5.
And Harvey Lester rolled a
Schmitty.
9.
We'll raid Candy Shop Talk. That sounds good.
Oh yeah, no
We're gonna
question.
Try lead submission power struggle.
Oh,
What does that do?
If my opponent rolls power for their turn roll, that'll be a -1.
A lot of
Okay.
stat decrease.
It's good.
All right.
Harvey's playing the long game here.
I can see that.
Strike 5.
8. Harvey Lester's going to try a follow-up strike, blast into the light tubes.
Ooh, we're going to
Oh.
crowd meter 2 if this hits.
That is good.
All right.
All right, so we will blow up your board.
Yep.
And what is in discard at the moment?
Snap Punch. Blast into light tubes. Power Slam. My finish grapple. Panic Slam. Big Body Block. Sweet and Salty Impact Drop. Kick into the corner. Sky High Throw. Steel City Showdown. And Split Finger Breaker.
All right.
I'd
Let's
say
bury
Harvey's back in
since I can
this.
bury up
Yeah,
to
I would
3,
say
we're
so,
gonna
yeah.
bury the
He was looking a little rough there for a
finish
moment, but he's looking good
grapple,
now.
And then bury the light tubes underneath of it.
What we have learned today is
All
the
right,
friend
So
needs
let
to
me
buy
be
better
clear. So
lights.
which card's going on the very bottom?
Light tubes is on the very, very bottom.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And a 7 on the roll.
Uh, I have an 8 to a 7.
All right, so a bump. And
Another
gimmick.
bump into a gimmick.
Yep.
Oh God.
9.
You got it, because I got a 6 to a 4.
No. Come on,
Harvey
Ron.
Luster's going to try follow-up submissions. Head twist.
Yeah, that's good.
We're going to choose one of your skills to make it -1 during your turn and turn rolls. And Harvey Luster is going to choose your agility.
Okay.
Oh God, he's stacking on the debuffs here.
I got a sub
That he is.
7.
Yeah, I have a 9.
Okay.
Harvey Luster's going to try a lead submission, taunt from the
We're-
top rope.
We're just reminded at how
Submission top for the top rope
insane
is good.
Harvey is at deck
That's going to
building.
give you a -3 because there
For
are 3
sure.
submissions in play.
All right. To my next turn roll.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a power 9 to a 6 to like a 5 or something like that.
Yeah, it's
9 to a 7
9
to
to
a 6.
8, or what is it? Yeah, 9 to an 8 to a 5. And Harvey Luster got it on a 6.
Oh yeah, because the taunt.
Oh.
Ooh, got it on a 6. But still no finish in hand.
We're gonna try kind of a repeat of that. Lead, grapple, taunting sheep.
Well, that's good.
That's gonna be -3 as well because it is the third grapple.
Yep. Got a
10.
you got it. I got a bunch of penalties.
Yeah.
What Ron
Harvey
needs
Luster
here
is
is like
gonna
an
pass
8-puck.
and has nothing to
Yeah,
bury.
for sure. Getting boned on the power minus. Or just really all the stat minuses
That
all
is
around.
a 6th. You have it.
All right.
All right, could this be the turn? Does he swing back into it?
Could it be? Could it be?
Chopper, 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 chopper. We strike.
And what is the text effect on that gonna do?
Draw the bottom card of my deck. If an opponent forces you to discard any number of cards from hand, shuffle up to 3 cards from discard in the deck.
That is good.
He didn't pass bury anything here, did he?
All right.
No, he didn't.
Drawing the
Probably
bottom
just needs a
card of
lead
my
at this
deck.
point, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that seems like a funky 7 to have in a buddy building.
Yeah, could be worse, right?
6 again.
But yeah.
I got a grapple 8, but there's a -1 out there, right?
Right. So yeah, it's a 7. Yeah.
8 to a 7.
7 still takes it.
All right.
7's still bigger than 6.
All right. Go ahead. Let's try blast into the light tubes. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, that
Harvey
was
Luster is
forced to be
going to
buried.
single leg crab that.
Well, good thing that Harvey had the answer there, but yeah.
Got a tech 6.
5. That is you.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge.
Ron's keeping up the momentum.
That jumps the bell really, really saving him here, man.
All right. We'll play wrench free, lead sub.
What does wrench free do?
If our opponent has a stop in play, choose one card your opponent has in play and discard it.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's see here.
I
What's
think
the one that's giving
Zondo.
me the penalty to the?
I think Zonda
power.
wants the power
The penalty
back.
to power is the power
Yeah,
string.
for
And
sure.
then I have the peg leg for the penalty to grapple, and
That
head
will
twist
also boost us to
reducing
crab
your
meter
agility.
3.
That is
Okay,
true.
I want the one that reduces my agility.
The head twist.
Yep, discard that.
All right.
All
And that
right,
bumps
we're
the
back to
crowd
agility
because
10.
I discarded a card from play.
That's fair. I would probably want my 10 back as well.
Oh, and cards in hand.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, okay.
And speaking of 8,
Technique of 8.
let's just roll is an 8.
And
Oh no.
Oh, big
let's
5.
see here. I got a 5.
Does he have
Ooh, is he
answers
thinking
here?
How many cards
bump
do you have
again?
in hand at the moment?
I have 6 in hand at the moment.
Well, he
Oh,
couldn't
two
use
different.
he can't use bumps the ref here.
All
Yeah.
right, so Harvey gets the turn.
That's the only thing I would have
Yep.
considered here, I think.
Could always pop that crowd.
Could pop the crowd.
Finish strike, super
I
kick
want
over the
to
top.
I want to advise for the sidelines. So you can't play strikes this turn.
Okay.
That is spectacle
Uh,
from Ron.
Does a super kick over the top?
Yeah, super kick over the top. When the crowd meter is 4 or greater, it is a follow-up.
Well,
Oh,
Which is smart.
Is going to try
man,
a follow-up
yeah.
submission, standing ankle lock.
Okay, that's good.
We're going to look at your hand and then add a card from discard pile to hand. Head twist is the only one, so I'll go ahead and add it before I look anyway, but I do get to still look.
All right, so I have Chugga Chugga, non-skill version, back rake, flock of Florida friends,
Hey.
power bomb,
Hmm.
plot
Hey,
twist.
that's us.
Yeah, we
and
like the flock
atomic
of
flow
Florida
one.
friends.
All right. What is the flock of Florida friends? What card number or what is it?
Ron
It
the
is an
homie.
You got a
18,
bot?
and if I have another submission
Yeah, I got
in
rid of
play,
it.
my opponent's next turn roll is
Okay,
-2,
it's
and
up to
the rest
say.
of the text is irrelevant.
Okay. Okay. Just wasn't familiar with that card. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Yeah, let's get ready here.
Sub 7.
Ooh,
8.
not beating 8.
Harvey sneaks in.
Harvalista is going to throw that head twist again.
Oh no. The agility's going back to 9.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so we are going to reduce your agility by 1 again.
All right. This one's a little worse, too. I think this hits him on his
All right,
turn,
agility 10 to a 9.
if I recall.
And Harvalista got a 10.
Oh no, and it works.
Yeah, let me read head twist real quick. I believe that hurts him on his
I know he's got
finish.
the
Well, no,
stop,
not that he
we've
gets the
seen
finish,
but we'll
but
try the super kick over the top again.
no,
See if you
it
wanna
wouldn't do
use the
anything
stops.
relevant outside of turn roll. Not in this match.
I think we're hitting the back right
Yeah, all
here.
right. So back rake,
Yes.
All
friendly
right.
draw.
Yep.
Chuggy,
Yo,
17
Harvey
minutes.
Five.
10.
17 what?
Yeah.
17 minutes. Isn't it beautiful? We're seeing a
I
match.
know, right?
This is what happens when Harvey is forced to play slower.
Mm,
I like to see. I've been dying to actually just see his build because he techs
we
so
will
hard for
follow
matches.
grapple, double
That he
down on the
does.
hits.
Oh, double down on the hits. That's interesting. Get any card back here.
That's good.
All right. Yeah, it can't be stopped by APOC. And if I have
No
another
APOC.
grapple, I add a card from discard to hand. So I will add the super kick over the top back.
That's
Okay.
smart. I don't. Do we know if Ron is running an APOC here?
I don't know. We haven't seen the 4
Grapple
yet.
8.
We haven't seen anybody's
Yeah.
4 here
7, I
yet.
guess.
Not even
Oh, got it.
Harvey's.
Yep. 11, 12 in hand right now.
Weird.
And we'll go ahead and play the super kick over the top. Finish strike.
It's the Rowdy
All right, I'll
Ron.
play backlash
Yeah, this
with a
match
steel
is
chain.
great, dude.
Since the crowd meter
Yeah,
is
this is
1
a
or
great
greater,
match right here.
I draw 2 cards, and then you will randomly bury 1 card in your hand.
Okay.
Oh,
That's the
Go ahead,
going over the
shuffle up.
steel chain. That's incredible.
Yeah, just shuffle and take the
That's,
top one here.
Take the top one. Yep.
That's actually really clutch,
Yeah,
man.
it's easiest when you got too many cards. When you got like 3 or 4, picking is no big deal. But when you got like 12 cards.
Or wait, hold on. Wait. Is crowd meter 3 or 4?
Alright.
I think that was the backlash, wasn't it?
Was it the backlash? Wait. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he did. Yeah, I think you're
or
right.
6.
Okay.
Sorry, 6.
Oh, you
But
still
going
got it.
over is also really
You
good
rolled a
tech.
5?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
just
I mean,
misread.
that would be-
All right.
It would be spicy to predict a super kick over the top.
It would be. My apologies to folks in the crowd. Did not mean to misinform.
I did.
Harvey, let's just
Yeah,
try.
I'm a
You know what?
bastard.
I'm misleading
What are
you.
we on? Crowd meter 2 now?
3, actually.
Crowd meter 3,
Well,
yes.
yep.
Ron is correct.
Yeah, Harvey is gonna go for chugga 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 chug.
Look, this super kick's gonna
So-
land.
Chugga,
Yes,
chugga. Chugga, 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 chug.
All right. What finishes are you in this card?
Just that
The
strike.
only one is the finished strike. It's
Oh,
the only
yeah.
card in this card.
Oh, right. All right. I'm gonna butterfly suplex that, and then you bury one card in your hand.
That's
Okay.
fair. That's real fair. I mean, look, it's that or get hit with the finish, right? So
That is
Mhm.
honest. I appreciate that.
We will bury.
I think most people in that scenario would also do the
This
same
one?
thing.
All right.
We haven't seen a finish sub from Harvey, have we?
9.
We have
Sub
not. We've
7.
only seen that strike.
It's just
He
been
may
the
still be
strike.
digging.
Could have a crazy grapple and a subby or two.
Lead strike, trip up.
It's just more agility hate.
That's good.
Oh God!
Your agility would be -1 during turn rolls.
So that's a minus
I've never
2.
seen
Minus
a
2
more
during turn rolls
dirty
between the two
Yep.
cards.
bodybuilding build.
Yeah. Again, it's smart. You can't
Alright,
increase
grapple
skills, so you can only
8 to a
decrease
7,
them.
I guess.
Yeah, and technique of 8.
All right, here's a dirty technicality for you. Since skills can't be increased, wouldn't the decrease be
Harvey Luster's
permanent
gonna
when they get
pass.
removed?
And bury the super kick over the top.
No,
No, it wouldn't be, but
no. It's returning to base.
that's the smart Alec to me.
Grapple 8 to a 7.
10.
10 versus that. Is it currently a 7? I think Peg Leg is still out, right?
We'll
Yep,
try.
peg leg.
Finish submission, the plot twist.
Oh, we
Oh
got
God,
plot
we're
twist.
rocking double
That's
plot
good.
twists.
Harvey
Makes
Luster's
sense.
gonna be your blast with the
No.
light
Oh
tubes. Blast into the light tubes.
no.
Yeah, I would do the
That's
same thing.
devastating.
And
I didn't even think about that, how that could interact.
what leads
But they're
are in your
both ready
discard
for
at the
that
moment?
interaction both ways.
Butterfly suplex, backlash with the steel chain, wrench free, choppa choppa, sky high throw, sweet and salty impact drop,
Oh,
big body block.
what a
snap
terrifying
punch.
interaction.
Yeah.
Well, Harvey will bury your snap punch.
All right.
Okay.
7.
Ron's gonna roll
Uh,
real hot to
6.
get above a
All
7.
right, and gimmick will be live.
Yeah.
2, 3,
That's the painful part here.
9.
He's getting hit on
11
both
in
ends
hand.
stat wise.
Uh,
I guess it's kind of the crazy thing, right? Don't even need the Deep South belt when you're just destroying their turn roll ability here.
well,
Because, you're not losing
we will
board on
pass and
finishes,
bury the
so
chugga chugga.
All right.
it's just
We
like
are
that.
in dig mode from Harvey.
Makes sense.
10.
I wrote. You got it.
Oh, 10 to an 8 from Ron. That's painful.
10 to an 8 to
We are going
a
to try
6.
finish grapple, filibuster.
Yeah, with the gimmick on top. Filibuster is
And
crazy.
the filibuster. That is
All right, so I'll draw one for each
disgusting.
follow-up I have him play, and then my opponent will bury one for each follow-up I have him play.
I think it's one or the
That's my
other.
entire-
Hold on.
That's my entire hand.
1,
I think.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
That
Yep.
is one or the other.
Oh, it's one or the other.
Yes,
Is
Yes.
either
it
the
an or?
draw or the
Oh,
berry.
the draw
Correct.
or the berry. Well, Harvey Lester will go for the berry.
Okay.
All right.
We'll let you choose the order, obviously.
Thankfully,
but
I remember that because
Sorry
I
about
ran
that.
Filibuster a lot with Triumvirate.
Thank you for the catch, Chuggy.
Anytime.
Yeah, there's so much text in the there is an or.
Yes.
Harvey
Yes.
Lester apologizes not being familiar with this finish.
I can't
You know
blame
who
him.
would be
You never see it.
wild in this format?
What's up?
Cheshire.
Yes, because he has the finishes that actually minus their stats.
Cheshire and
I
New
want a power,
Copycat would
but
be disgusting.
What do you got on the
here.
board?
Yes.
I only have the.
Thank you, Ron.
The
Triumvirate
power
was so
struggle,
good.
The -1 to your
All
power.
right, so 9. So I got a 9 to an 8.
Yeah, you still got it.
All right.
All right, Ron's back in it
Uh,
off the top. That's a rejected. That is the worst rejected in all of history.
I'm going to.
Oh. You definitely don't want to throw that. But I mean, it could be worse, I guess. I mean,
That is the
what's he gonna do
worst
here?
timed 5 I've ever seen.
You know what? I'm going to reject it.
I mean, why not, right? I would do the same.
Yeah,
when I
why
don't.
not? Get it
Grapple
back in.
rejected. To put your
Let's go on a
hold
string of
back.
turn roll wins.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Harvey will throw something big at it, and we don't know. Maybe he'll just let it ride. I mean, Harvey's not getting anything out of it. It's just Ron here.
Harvey, let's just go lightning kick that.
Oh,
Your next turn roll will get a
see?
-1.
Oh,
Big 25
God.
getting thrown, but it might not matter because Harvey has so much of a lead here.
Strike 5.
This is very tough.
9.
To a 4.
Yep, so 5 to a 4.
Oh.
9 takes it.
Yep.
That's so painful.
5.
He's got to be like
And
2 cards
Harvey
away
Luster's
from this
gonna
finish.
play a
Yeah,
surprise attack.
and he's
No.
Lead strike. 1, 2, 3,
Minus
4,
4.
5. -5 to your
we're
next turn.
-5. Sorry, I didn't see the follow-up strike in there.
God.
This is painful.
You don't even got to
Oh, you
roll it,
win.
Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey rolled a 5, and you rolled whatever -5.
Oof. 6 to a 1.
It's
Pass,
2 a
nothing to
4.
bury.
Pass, bury, nothing.
You think we might see a negative turn roll this game?
10.
You got it.
It's possible.
That was a 10
And
to
we
an
will
8
pass
from
again,
Ron.
nothing
These
to bury.
cards
Harvey
are
Luster has like a
killing
12 in hand.
him.
Yeah, these decreases. Oh my goodness.
7.
Got to grapple 8 to a 7, I guess.
Yep, so bump, and the gimmick will go off.
Yep.
This is brutal.
Oh, with the -2
The
on
finish is
top.
coming down next.
Harvey Luster had 13 in hand.
It's
Come
got to
on,
be,
9
right?
to a 7.
It's right
Show me
there.
show a 5.
Give
Show
me
a 5.
10 to an 8.
10 to an 8.
Or to a
10
6.
to
to
an
a
8 to a
9
6.
to an 8.
10, yeah, 10 to an 8.
Or hold on.
Thank you for
I was
our
gonna say
gimmick.
head twist is in play and trip up is in play, so that's -2,
Yes.
and then -2 from the gimmick.
That is correct. So 10 to a
Or
6.
Yeah,
That is
we did
correct.
bump on 7.
All right, that's right, that's right.
And Harvey Luster has a 6,
So that's going to bump.
Bump.
Okay.
so that's a bump.
Oh,
Could be worse.
And I am at maximum hand size at 14 right now.
That is,
Okay.
yeah, it's in there. We need to see a stop
nah.
for a finish strike.
you got
That's
it.
the 5. And
And
here
we'll
it comes,
throw the
folks.
super kick over the top. The finish.
Follow-up strike.
What crowd meter one? Hold on. Crowd meter
meter
4.
I made a 4. Yep.
So it is a
Is it
finish
crowd meter
and a
4?
follow-up right now. Strike.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
If
it
that
is
makes
crowd
a
meter 4.
difference for you.
It does not.
All right.
That's game.
All right, Tookie, that is 3 finishes in play. And the other 13 cards in Harvey Luster's
It's
hand.
20. Wait, is that a number? That's a number 28.
It is.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
And with that, folks, 28, 29, and 30 is in play, which means Harvey Luster escapes the buddy building. Belt still along his waist. Absolutely
Ron Rumble. That
awesome build.
the start of that match though was a little hairy, a little scary for Harvey Luster with the blanking of the title, and Mr. Rumble got off to a good start. Even the blast into the light tubes, a few things that definitely the beginning of the game was very rocky. But once Harvey Luster started to get some of those reductions in play, knowing that the only way to do anything was to clear them, but not to increase. That once they was reduced, it just kind of started to snowball, and one was dangerous. Two was the point at which I think it may have been just a little too much for Mr. Rumble. He just didn't have enough cards in hand, and that light tubes went off maybe a little too early. I don't know. What do you think, Ron? Do you think the light tubes might have been a little bit of a misplay as early as it was the first time?
Well, probably. I mean, there's no way for me to really know, like playing in the match.
Well, yeah, but
Like,
I mean,
I don't know I don't know what's in your deck. So like,
right. But yeah, I mean, Harvey Luster, of course, he saw the blast and light tubes and threw his fairly early, but waited because I felt like it wasn't going to matter until there was several follow-ups or even a finish in play. Your blast and light tubes did come out fairly early, clearing some of those skill reductions. So that I think alleviated some things. But once Harvey Luster knew where that card was at,
yeah,
it
I felt like
definitely
I threw it early.
changed up.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I felt like I threw it a little bit. Yeah, I felt like I threw it a little bit early. Well,
yeah,
I also
think
felt
that was
like
maybe
I also felt like I advised too early too, but
yeah,
because
and
I
that's
didn't
the
have
thing.
to. I didn't have to at that point. Like,
Right. Yeah, and even keep in mind too, not even just advice, because you had the stop, and you had the stop that allowed what the backbreaker allowed the mutual
Right.
draw. You could have waited maybe once Harvey Lester started really getting the hand size up and went for something for some additional draw yourself, or went for something to try to affect the turn roll, like it gets things rolling, something like that. Um, the blasting light tubes may have been a little early. I don't feel like it was a misplay because again, you didn't know what Harvey Lester had, and anytime you can slow your opponent down when they're reducing your skills in a stipulation like this, it's a good thing. But yeah, the advice may have been a little bit early and may have been a little bit thinking of like traditional stipulations where there is a finish roll and knowing that there really is not a role in this one for it to have really mattered whether the card hit, it just had to hit at some point.
That's true. That's true.
But definitely was a tough match to start out with anyway for Zonda. Um, without the title belt being active almost completely just shuts Zonda's gimmick down because you're never going to want to let your opponent re-roll that 5, especially when they can roll a 7 to trigger a gimmick like on a
Right.
stage you can. And with the belt, it's still pretty dangerous to force that re-roll on that 7, knowing that they
Right.
may just roll
Yeah.
higher. So
Yeah.
it
Right.
definitely
Yeah.
was
That's what I
not
was
in your
thinking.
favor. Yeah,
No, it's not in my.
but Hot Luster felt like you had a good showing. It
Okay.
was just
Oh yeah,
one of those things.
the decks were interesting on both sides. Like I thought your build was rather strong there, Ron. And that jumps the bell really put him down. You got that early lead. It just happened to come back a little too many times to Harvey.
Yeah, that was the
Right.
key. Was yeah, a few of those times where once you was rolling, seven eights to a 7 or nines down to an 8 or whatever. That's really what
Oh,
got you. It wasn't the rolls
yeah.
themselves. It was those
Right.
extra
I,
things.
I was also kind of getting more stops in my hand. But you can't get stops in your hand if you're not drawing cards.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
With that being said, folks, Harvey,
Yes, sir.
uh, I know your back's been hurting carrying that title for a while, so I've lined you up with a date with the chiropractor for our
Okay.
next little outing.
Yeah, it's been 6 months now. Now, granted, the Harvard Luster's, I think, biggest challenge. Not to take anything away from Mr. Rumble here. This was a good solid game, but the longest, probably most challenging game was that match against CMAC about a month in, I think.
C-Mac put you
Harvard
through
Luster
the
has
ringer.
still never been 100% after that match. That was definitely one that came down to the wire. So yeah, maybe getting to see the chiropractor may not be a bad thing. Both go back and forth. Let Harvey Lester get maybe a little bit of adjustment and see if the chiropractor has enough to take it away. Again, we're looking for again Ron Rumble here. Harvey Lester doesn't take anything away any of these compares. But Ron Rumble he definitely put on a decent show tonight, and just even being given this shot, we know it's because he's one of the up and coming talents in the Deep South. And the chiropractor coming up, same deal there. Harvey List does not take any of them lightly, and it's not about Harvey Lister holding this title. It's about Harvey Lister making sure that when the title moves on, that it goes to the right person to kind of be the passing of the torch. Um, you know, Piglet has been a mouthpiece for a long time, and through 2023 was a big mouthpiece and carrying the Deep South in promotion. And Harvey Luster was trying to do that, maybe not so much vocally, but more in his play and carrying the titles nationally. And we're looking for that next torchbearer, next person to be the Deep South champion and be the leader.
With that being said, folks, I think we are going to sign off for the night. It's been a hell of a match.
That it
Here's your boy
has.
Chuggy.
But don't wait or don't go just yet because there's still more to see on Candy Shop Talk. In fact, speaking of the chiropractor, is live there as tonight's guest. So
let's give them a raid, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give them a raid. Go ahead and please give them a watch. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll be sure to see you soon on our next Deep South Defense.
Doodles.